Why do you think God made you go through this?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes I get a little arrogant. Like, oh, I'm going to help people. I'm going to make a difference, you know?
When the little things mean everything, that's when you got everything you need. If you're anything like me.
It's mission time. Going back to Latin America, London and I. And so we're packing, we're actually leaving, not tomorrow, but the next day, early, 5:30 in the morning, and going to an undisclosed country, but we will have no electricity, no drugstores, grocery stores of any kind. And so everything we take in will be what we eat there, and medicines, clothes. We stay in a tent, not even a sleeping bag, it's more of a silk liner because it's so hot.
This is what it is.
Yeah. It's also going to rain every day.
We lost our other one.
Yeah. I just got another one on Amazon on the way because we lost it. But that's basically the sleeping bag. It's just a silk liner because it's just so hot. So we got food all kind of lined up. We're going to be in the mountains for 4 or 5 days, something like
4.
that. And then the total of 7 days total gone.
But this is all your food. My food's in the kitchen.
Yeah, this is just my stuff. So we have bug nets for our heads. This is a clothesline, extra light, fork and what's it
Spoon
called?
and knife.
What's it called? That's spork.
Spork with a knife.
Bug spray, soap, headlamps. You never know when you're gonna need zip ties. Dude wipes, and then all my electrolytes,
My electrolytes are in the kitchen.
sanitizer.
And also, my lights are on the way.
Yeah, this is a solar charger. This is how we'll charge our devices to these two things. This will be my communication with Amber. Towels. This is a waterproof backpack, a mini backpack. If we have a day hike somewhere, take
What
that.
about my mini backpack?
These are my clothes for the trip. Rain jacket, leg gaiters, big trash bag, gotta have that. Some baseballs to give to the kids. We see. These are our sleeping pads. Air up. This is an emergency blanket just in case we get high in the mountains and it gets cold. There's my tent over there. I'm using Kuyu. And the floor of the tent.
These are our pillows.
And a pillow. I do not skimp on a pillow. This is actually memory foam, like a legit pillow. I mean, not a legit pillow, but I don't skimp when it comes to pillows. If I'm going for 7 days, I gotta have something I lay my head on. Dry towels. What do you call them? Quick dry towels.
And this
First
is
aid kit.
the cooling towel that I got.
You got a cooling towel.
Fans are charging.
These are our bags, and mine's boots, stuff in here that I haven't taken out yet. I've got a little stool to sit on, and my hiking poles. You don't have hiking poles because you don't want them.
No, they're going to cut me one from the tree.
Yeah, she likes to have the stick kind.
Which you made one recently. You could have brought it. You whittled one.
Yeah.
These are my camping. Let's see. I'm like making sure I have everything. These are my camping poles, my tent poles, and my stakes, which are all in there. I like to keep my stakes and my tent itself separate. And stay right here. I'll show you the key, the secrets. The only way to survive in the mountains in Latin America, and close to the equator, gotta have a fan.
I have a white neck fan.
and we will hang this. London and I, we've done this trip before to different places. We're going to go to unreached places last time and this time. But
It's the same country.
same country. So last time we were laying there, and it's 95 in the tent.
It was December though,
It was December.
and now it's May.
So we'll be laying there. It'll be June by the time we go, I guess. And this hangs in the tent, and we're just like trying to relax so that our body temperature cools. Amber got me this, another Amazon find.
We're going so bougie.
Is it upside down?
You can put it up or down. Up towards your neck or down.
Oh, kind of like that. I think it's gonna be good. So these are, I would say, necessities. Bug spray, maybe.
You only had how many bites?
65.
65 bites. No big deal.
Yeah, so London, you have, this is your poncho, my rain jacket. I think it's gonna rain on us every single day. It's the rainy season there now.
It'll probably be more humid, but it also might be a little cooler,
maybe?
because of the rain.
I don't know. The message I got was it's warmer. It's gonna be warm and wet.
Do you have hair ties?
And
Put your hair
Oh, yeah,
and
I
a
have
hat.
hair
You need a hat.
ties.
and mosquitoes. I knew I was going to unpack this bag a whole lot, but I didn't know it was going to be in here. So we didn't go on the trip. We didn't go on the mission. This is our second time to go on this particular trip to Central America. We got to Miami, which is the hub to get down to Central America. On the way there, and it started in Austin actually, we got on the tarmac and the flight was delayed. Like, I think 2 hours we sat there on the tarmac.
And our team was already in Miami, waiting for us. The flight from Miami to Central America took off, or almost took off, and we passed them on the tarmac. It was just really sad.
How'd you feel right there?
I'd been really nervous to go, so in a way I was relieved, but I also was sad. Because I thought I wasn't going to be sad, but I was sad.
Surely, we'll catch up with the team the next day. And the team was cool with it. The team was cool that they would have to just wait an extra day. But where we're going, I mean, there are no Ubers, there's no taxis, it's hours and hours away from the base of the camp, where then we go up into the mountains to meet the churches. Nearly impossible to coordinate transportation, but the team was willing to wait till the next day. London and I get a hotel in Miami because of the airline's mistake, and we get up early the next day. Our flight's not till like middle of the day, but we get up early and get to the airport just to make sure our bags, which are full of supplies for the team, for the churches, like medicines for kids and stuff like that. We talk to the team, they're still waiting for us, everything's cool. And then that flight gets delayed from the middle of the day till like 4 p.m.
And so we called our team, and since they were already where we were supposed to be going, they were already in Central America, they couldn't message us anymore on the app that we used to message them. And so they had to use a different app, and it was like a satellite thing. And so all he said was cancel tickets. So Daddy got up to the counter to go, and he said, I need to cancel my tickets and get a flight back to Austin. And right when she was trying to cancel Daddy's tickets, our team called and said, don't cancel yet. We can figure something out. We'll just go tomorrow, like into the mountains tomorrow. And if it gets delayed one more time, then I'll have to go home.
So frustrated, and London was like mildly excited because she's going to get to go home and see Mama. I was like, hey, don't count us out yet, because this is a hard trip for London. It's a hard trip for me. It's hard enough for me. It's hard for London because it's physically, exerting. That you're staying in tents. You're eating just food from your pack. It's very hot. It's very humid. It's rainy, and you're in mud. Mosquitoes are dangerous. The water's dangerous. You're filtering everything. So it's, for a 12-year-old girl, it's tough, but it's really good for her. And she actually loves it. So the team says, we're talking on satellite phone. They said, we'll come and get you. We'll just push back the whole trip. We just won't get to camp till midnight tonight. But if you get pushed back one more time, then this is going to be a sign that you can't go. I was like, okay. So we're just praying about it in the airport. The team's praying about it in country. And they're calling me every hour at this point. We still good? We're driving to the airport to come get you. We're going to go straight from the airport to the mountains. Gasoline is even scarce in this country, so it's a big deal. Yeah, we're still good, still good. And then boom, right about 3 o'clock, I get a notification on my phone. Flight's delayed another 2 hours. Now it's taking off at 6:10 or something. The team touches base again. I say, we're out.
We were stuck in Miami airport for 2 days. And even we tried to book a flight back to Austin, and all of them were either at midnight or the next day, and we needed to get home. There was no way we were gonna stay in Miami for another day, and so we had to wait, and then finally one came up.
And then it canceled.
And then it canceled.
So we were like, we're not staying in Houston. We're just gonna rent a car and drive from Houston. So the rental car place only had one car left in the entire lot.
And it was, wait, what was it?
It was a Mustang convertible.
What?
It was the only one. It was a Mustang convertible.
So we're like, all right, put the top down, drove through downtown Houston at midnight on the way home. So here I am, putting all this stuff back, which is insanity. But we have to just understand that it was what happened, and God is sovereign. So I'll put this stuff up till the next trip.
Have you talked to the team now?
They just got back. Today. And I haven't heard the details. I know it was rainy and hot, but I think the trip went good for them. This was one of my key things I pack. Battery powered fan. Very difficult to sleep in 90-degree humidity in a tent, but a fan makes it okay. I was preparing for. I always bring duct tape for people's shoes down there, because everyone's shoes has holes in it. Mm-hmm. So if I have a duct tape in my pack, it's easy to just fix, wrap up some people's shoes, and it actually does wonders.
Why do you think God made you go through this?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes I get a little arrogant. Like, oh, I'm going to help people. I'm going to make a difference, And that mentality could make me start to believe that I actually do matter, and I actually am a big deal. And I don't know. It's just all speculation, but I think God sometimes goes, oh, I'll remind you that I'm in charge here, not you. Just in case you start thinking you're a big deal, I'll take you down real quick. I'll send you right back home. Definitely feels like it could be something like that. Because that's how I feel. I'm like, okay, God, I'm sorry. I start to think that it matters, that I am the one controlling things, or, I'm not. Would you ever do it again?
No.
Even though you were going to do one more and canceled, are you officially passing it on to Lincoln?
Yes. It was really hard. Well, just not there.
But in life, we don't skip things in life just because they're hard, do we?
No. But also, Mama was praying, if it's not in your will, if it's not in God's will, close the doors, and they all closed. So.
Yeah, Mama said, I can't tell. We were talking on the phone during all this. She said, I can't tell if this is an enemy the enemy attacking, or if this is God not letting you go. And I said, if it's God, we won't go, because He will shut all the doors. If it's the enemy, it just makes it very frustrating, but we'll still make it happen, or God will still make it happen. And sure enough, God shut the doors. There was no way into that country. So you will not go anymore. We'll hold that thought.
I'll go to other places though.
We'll hold it. That particular place is very difficult, even for strong men.
And we told the story already in a video about like what we did and stuff, but and I was the youngest, and so that was hard too because this is weird saying this, but I'm a little girl, so it's also dangerous now at my age and stuff too, for like going into countries like that, because there was already one guy who's really scary, and we had to hide in our tent.
So I'm gonna keep working, but Lincoln will take over. Lincoln will do the next trip, unless you change your mind. You never know. We'll watch the transformation.
I'm going on a mission trip this next month.
I know. But we don't skip things in
And
life
I
just
already
'cause
did
they're
it.
hard.
And I already
yes,
did
you
it.
did. You did, and you're very tough. I also bring these zip ties. Duct tape and zip ties are like two things that really help in a third world country. Like, oh, they don't have zip ties or duct tape, or really helps.
And it's just little things like that that we take for granted here.
Yeah.
When you said that, I'm like, zip ties? Like, what?
Yeah, like something that needs to be connected is something, a curtain or something's broken, or like they have like a rod that's in their house, you know, and it's hanging. They don't have anything like a zip tie or duct tape.
They don't have a Dollar General in every corner.
Yeah, there's no Dollar General. Or we just get something new. Like something breaks, we get something new. They fix everything.